My number 2, sticking with WWE,
Okay.
and the world title. Logan Paul will have a world title run by the end of the year.
Okay.
What do you think about that one?
That's bold. That's bold for sure. I thought he was retiring. He had a kid.
You've retired 4 times in that case.
Oh my God, you're not joking.
I mean, what do you think about the idea of Logan Paul as a world champion?
I think Logan Paul is extremely talented. It's funny. We were driving home. This is one of the reasons I'll say why they love booking Logan Paul so much. We were playing this game. We were doing a long drive. Me, my wife, and the kids were all together. And Wolfie said, "Hey," he said, "Dada, do you know enough Pokemon so that we can play the guess your Pokemon character?" And I said, "Probably not. I know like the top guys, but I don't know the majority of the Pokemon.
You know the undercard.
I don't know the undercard. I don't know the midcard. I don't know any of those guys." But what I did say is like, "Is there anything else?" He said, "Hell, how about we do it with wrestlers?" And I was like, "Okay, fine." And we started doing it with the wrestlers. And the first guy that Wolfie ended up picking was Logan Paul.
Wow.
And he knows him because he's a streamer, and they watch tons of videos in YouTube, and he's seen him online. He's like prevalent online, with the younger community and whatnot. So that's how he knew him. And he knew that he wrestled, and he actually knew his brother too. He said, I thought it was Logan Paul. He said, but his brother's Jake Paul. He's a boxer, right? He's a fighter. And he probably just knew that from the Tyson fight. But yeah, the fact that younger people know who he is and he's aware, and he has such a crossover like that, make him a big deal and, bring a lot of eyeballs. And I know he was treated very importantly when he was in WWE because my boy, Shane the Hurricane Helms, he's the guy who kind of personally takes care of him. And he would be the guy designated to cover all his matches and help him put things together. So I do know they have a lot of love and they have a lot of stock in Logan Paul. So that's an interesting theory, man. That'd be a big trigger to pull, but not necessarily a bad one.
I'll go a step further. Logan Paul wins the world title at one of the Saudi Arabia shows. How about that? I'll go even more bold. So
that makes it even more believable.
Even more heat too, right?
yeah. Because they're wanting to give the Saudi crowd a big moment. Yeah.
Yep. That's my bold prediction. I just think they have a lot of equity in him and moving to Netflix. He's again a big internet culture guy, as you said. So I think that he will be a world champion in WWE at some point in 2025. Will it be a long reign? I don't know, but I do think he becomes one.
I mean, I even think with his brother, Jake Paul, doing that record-breaking setting fight with Tyson on Netflix, I mean, that is something that would probably say like, hey, what do you think about this guy? I think that could be a motivation. Did you watch that, by the way?
You cut out on me. Did I watch what?
The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Oh yeah, the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Yes.
Even at the beginning, they were saying there was something where he said, "Yeah, next I'm going to wrestle." He said, "Next I'm going to fight Logan Paul." He said, "Are you kidding, Mike? He said, "Are you kidding, Mike? I'll fucking kill you." That's what Logan said.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a setup for WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not out of the realm possible. I mean, whenever they said that, and the more they talk later, and you hear Jake Paul say, like, "Man, I respect you so much. You're the GOAT, and you do this, you do that." It's like, dude, this has so many similarities to wrestling with everything that went down.
Everything is wrestling.
It totally was. It was totally a manufactured, manufactured angle to get to that fight. And I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
You knew Mike Tyson was truly from the Attitude Era because they gave us a shot of his big bare ass in that presentation too. I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Tyson is in whoever's corner that's facing Logan Paul at WrestleMania and they get a Mike Tyson knockout of Logan Paul at Mania or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they go. So